Hello friends, welcome to the course Proverbs Expressive English presented by me Amirtha Devrajan, a student of English Literature from Delhi University. You can follow me on Unacademy at this given URL and don't forget to rate, review, recommend, share and comment on these lessons and courses. This may seem like a series of difficult tasks, but it really isn't. It will just take 2 minutes to upvote, that is recommend, rate and review goes together, so you can just scroll to the bottom of the page and on my page and write a review. It's very easy, and then you can comment after watching these lessons. So please do that. You can share these videos on relevant educational forums and social media platforms. And I would like to thank each and every one of you who have taken an effort to comment and write a review for me. It was really motivating and it made my day. So thank you so much, guys. Okay, on that note, let's start today's lesson. The first proverb is, all roads lead to Rome. Well, before you freak out that why Rome, let me tell you the way Rome is framed. I mean, the road structure and everything, it is framed in such a way that all the roads will lead to the central part of the city, the central part of Rome. If you look at this picture, there are many roads, but all the roads are leading to the central part. So all roads lead to Rome signifies that the same outcome can be reached by many methods or ideas. If I take a method to approach something and you take a different method, an XY person takes a different method to do the same thing, we might be successful, but the outcome will be same. We might be successful because our approach is different. But remember, the goal is same. If you want to become a doctor, I want to become a doctor, we will study the same thing, but our approach will be different. But the outcome will be same. We are a doctor. We will become doctors. So the central thing is same, but our approaches are really different. Let's look at the example. All roads lead to Rome, so you can approach the puzzle any which way you like as long as you solve it. I hope this is clear. Let's move on. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, Jack is just a popular name before you think. I mean, Jack is just a very popular name in the West. So, every person is named Jack there. So, to show that the name Jack has been written, but this is universally applicable. This does not just apply to the male people. There's no gender restriction associated with it. This is universally applicable, as I just said. So, if a person does too much mental task and is not able to find time for play, rest or recreation, then finally his mind would turn dull and lazy. So he might start losing interest in work and life and everything. If you have an aim and you're attaching yourself to an ambition, well and good, it's really great. But you have to keep in your mind that you need some time for yourself. In the end, you are a human being and you need some time to laugh and some time for yourself. Do something that you like to do. You need this because 10 days it may seem okay, but after 1 month or 2 months, you may, start to miss something. So don't do that. Always take some time for yourself. So it's really important because when you look back, there will be nothing. Let's look at the example. It is high time that you take a break from your work. Remember, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. This is an example from Simpsons. It's my favorite TV show. So he has jotted down this proverb on the blackboard and he's looking at it, thinking probably something creative. His mind is really creative. Okay, so let's move on. Don't have too many irons in the fire. This means that don't do so many things together. You might have met people who do so many things together, going to guitar classes, going to singing classes, dance classes, studying and trying to top at the same time, going to yoga classes, going to the gym. So, in the end, you won't be able to, come out with one thing which is so much good that you feel good about it. So, to be doing so many things at once is not good. You can do many things at once, good enough, but not so many things that everything turns out to be futile. Let's look at the examples. Tom had too many irons in the fire and he missed some important deadlines. It's better if you don't have too many irons in the fire. There was this time once I had so many internships going on together. So, I wasn't able to, focus on one internship properly. So in the end, I started to miss out deadlines and I was like, I just want a break. I don't want to do anything now. So that is not a good thing. If I'm focusing on one thing, if I focus with all my attention there, it would be better. But that doesn't mean that you have to be unidimensional. You can do many things. Having said that, you have to have the capacity to manage it proper manner and you have to have some time to take, for some break, for yourself, for recreation, for leisure. Moving on. The early bird catches the worm. Meaning, if you wake up and get to work early, you will succeed. Not that you have to get at 5 p.m. early. I mean that you have to be the early bird. If there's a job opening, you go and apply there first. And if you have to, give an MBA, don't drop out a year. I mean, try to prepare 1 year before, you drop out of college. That way, you will have 1 year extra, practice. So be the early bird, because the early bird definitely catches the worm. It knows, it's into the field before anyone else is. So it knows better. So, work hard before it's time for everyone to step into that field. Let's look at the example. If you see a job that interests you, apply as soon as possible. The early bird catches the worm. Let's move on. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Meaning, when someone or something is far away, you realize how much you love or miss that person. So this happens many a times. If your brother or sister leave abroad and you miss them, then you realize that absence actually makes the heart grow fonder. When they come back, that you realize that there was so much in our bond, and now I miss it. I mean, I miss living that way. This lifestyle is different, and that lifestyle was different. That is how you realize. Absence makes you realize how much affection you've got for a person. Let's look at the example. I really started to miss school over winter break. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, I guess. Well, this is absolutely true. When you're in your vacations, you start to miss school or college, and you feel how we used to attend those lectures, so on and so forth. And similarly, when you're working, you're in college, you used to say, how I miss those breaks. Oh my God, I want to go back there. So this always happens. Let's look at this quote. I have been asked to put quotes as well, so let's enjoy quotes and let's make this more wise. Absence is to love what wind is to fire. It extinguishes the small, it enkindles the great. So the importance of absence has been exemplified here. That absence is so much that fire, like wind is to fire. It's like that. The significance of absence is so much to affection and love. So guys, thank you for watching my video. I'm waiting for your responses eagerly. Don't forget to upvote, that is recommend, write a review, rate, share and comment. Thank you so much guys. Have a nice day.